Okay, getting the shrimp on. This is going to be the first cast and a live stream. Hopefully we get something here. Just got it red, but I wasn't live casting. So I guess we'll see. See if we can't get us a snapper. At least. I just got it one too, another one. Just have a jig head on this time. Here, I'm going to try this out. I don't use them too often, but I've been having a little bit of luck with them here the last few times I've been out. Look, lost my bait. Somebody got it. Something got it. Or it just fell off. Let's reach back down in here. Got some little shrimp in here, but I don't think the fish mind. I think they're all kind of hungry. Big, little. Normally I try to match my hook size with the bait, but I don't really have much of a option today. This is what I had on here. This is going to be what we use. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, snag is what I got. Yep, I think we got a nice snag. Tree branch. Have nowhere to put it, so I just let it go. I'll show you what I did get, though. About 5 minutes ago, right before I started my live. If you can see down in there, there's one redfish and one snapper. Let's see what we get. Okay. Bait still on. I think we can get another snapper here real quick. I think I just lost my bait, though. Yeah, I can tell it's not on there. Let's bring her back. Get us a fresh one on. Ooh, that's a little bit better. That'll kind of match my hook. Using shrimp today. My main go-to. Some hit it. You take my bait. Oh yeah. Missed that one. It's so nice out here. Weather's great. We're down in Southwest Florida, fishing on the Peace River. Great fishing down here. Let's cast over that way, see what we can come up with. Nothing yet. Just kind of jigging here. I'm hoping to get something. Right up against these mangroves, usually where I get these fish. Patience, patience, patience. I just kind of jig along. These are all mangroves that you see here. Tide's coming in right now. Usually I do pretty good out here when the tide's coming in. As long as the water's moving, seems like best time to fish. Not sure how the stream is out here. I've only got, what is it, LTE, so I'm not sure. I can show you what I got here so far today. Let's take a look down in here. There's a redfish. Nice redfish. In the slot. And I can't get him. He'll probably end up poking me. There's a snapper in there. Little snapper. Oh, something got my bait again. Man. Hungry. Not getting hooked though. Need to hook up on a few. Thing is, I can't see the comments right now. It's so sunny out here. My phone is a little bit an older one, so it doesn't seem to be none too bright. Hi everybody. Hope you're enjoying it. It's beautiful out here. About 85 degrees. We're in the Peace River. Actually, this one's called Shell Creek. It's just off the Peace River. You know, somebody ought to come up with a lost again. Huh. Now, let's try a little different strategy here. I have another pole rigged up here. That was a Carolina rig. How about if I just throw that out there, let it soak? I don't know. I seem to keep losing them off that jig head. Well, one thing is that that hook is way big for what the shrimp that I've got right now. So let's throw it back that way. I'm going to go to another spot here in a little bit. I just thought I'd try this. I've only tried this spot 2 or 3 times. And I did get that redfish here. Also caught that snapper right here. There we go. There's one. I want this one to be another keeper. Get me a meal. I said, I eat all my fish. Most of it anyways, or I give it to my neighbors. It's a little snapper. Oh, yeah. I don't think he's going to be quite big enough. Nope. I can just tell looking at him. This time of year down here, the snapper they're still pretty fish. They are pretty fish. This time of year, it's hard to get the big ones, especially up here in the river, you know. Let me see if I can look at these comments, if there's any in there. Just kind of show you around here. I'm just reading the chat. I'm in Southwest Florida by Punta Gorda. Actually, I'm on the Peace River. This is Shell Creek, which is kind of right off the Peace River. And not a bad place. Great for fishing, I can tell you. Let me put this back on. Let's see if we can't catch another snapper. I'd like to catch you a nice red. I caught one earlier. You only keep one. You're only allowed one red fish a day. And they have to be between 18 and 27 inches. So it's like a slot based. You catch one that's a little too little, can't keep it. Catch one a little bit too big, can't keep it. All right, let's see here. Come on. I want one of these. Ooh, missed it. Missed it. Thing about live bait, man, you go, we still got some on there. You didn't get it all. Thing about live bait is you go through it, and if they steal it, then you got nothing for it. Oh, there we go. Just needs to be 10 inches. I got the one. I need about 5 of them. You're only allowed 5 snapper here. All right, let's see. Ooh. No, not 10 inches. Oh, there goes my bait. He's little one. Go tell your friends. Free food. We have some free food for you. Hey, DCP. Glad you could join. Sorry, it's hard for me to read these. Read the chat log. I don't know how Grumpy does it. I'm trying to see, but I can't see anything anyways. I'm an old man. You know? All right, let's try it again. You missed it, DCP. I did catch a nice red again. I'll show you here in a minute. Let's just see if I can't get another 10-incher or so. Nothing. Throw it back out. So there's a couple ways that I fish for these. One is I'll throw it out and just let it sit and just wait. Just let it soak in there. A lot of times that's how I'll get these redfish will do that. Or I'll jig it slowly, just bounce it off the bottom. This is a Carolina rig I'm using right now. Well, I have another. This is the spot that I've only fished here one other time. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Ooh. That's another little snapper. Hoping this one is 10. He's wanting off of there. Ooh, he might be right about at the limit. I'm gonna shake my bait off. He's probably not quite big enough. We'll go down and check him out. I don't think so. I think he's just gonna be under. Yeah, look at these snapper. You get your finger caught in there, you will not be happy. Yeah, he's right at 10, so I'm not gonna keep it. But I tell them, go back and tell your parents or the big ones. He didn't even get my bait off. Huh. See if we can't get another one here with the same bait. Wouldn't that be a bonus? Oh. Biggest thing about these darn mangroves, man, if you don't cast right and you get in there, guaranteed you're going to lose your hook. The whole rig. Wait. Ooh, there we go. This is another small one. I need a big one. Another big one. I'd like to get one of these redfish to show you live, man. These things are awesome. Or a snook. You just never know what you're going to catch down here. Baby. You must be a newborn. Let me see if I can read this chat log. Hell no. It's so sunny out here. DCP, if you're there, I see you posted a couple things, but I'm going to show you what I got here today already. Right here in my live well. This baby. This nice redfish. Nice eater. And whoa, he wants right out of there. I can't get it. He's gonna end up poking. And there's one keeper snapper in there, about 10 and a half. Not bad. Hey guys, sorry I'm having a hard time reading this. Reading this chat log. It's so sunny out here, but y'all do appreciate you stopping by, checking it out. This is the first time I've ever live streamed, so I got to figure out how I can read these chat logs. I have to ask Orca. He might know. Hey, DCP, appreciate it. Definitely. Yeah, I'm just trying this out. I don't know. How is the stream? Stream look okay? Because, like I say, I've only got LTE here. So, we'll see. Yeah, I have this neck mount. That's what I got it on right now. But I just can't seem to read it. It's so, seems like it's so bright that maybe it's just my phone. It's an older 14. So I don't know how bright it actually gets. Plus, the sun, man. All right, let's see if we can't get us another one. Let's see if we can't get us a keeper, is what I'd like. I also have a crab here with me. I got a couple crabs on board here in my live well, which I just haven't thrown out there yet. Been having some pretty good luck with the shrimp. But yeah. So I just kind of jig these in. There's another place I fished not too far from here that I might just take us over there and see. I'll throw that crab out. But like I said, I can only have one redfish a day here in Florida. And there is a limit. It's got to be between 18 and 27 inches. It's like a slot based. Just like the snook is. Snook here is slot based between 28 and 33. So that's a real tight window there. 5 inches. It's like, man, you make it tough. And it's only open for like 4 months out of the year. It ends December 1st and it started October 1st. Then it'll open back up again in, I think in, maybe it's April or May. And it'll be open for 2 more months. So they kind of make it tough. But I understand, I guess, you know, in other states, other parts of Florida, it's open 3 months. But down here in the Southwest, we're in the Charlotte Harbor region. And they had a lot of red tides several years ago down here between here and Naples. And they're saying that it really hurt the snook population. And there was actually a couple of years where you couldn't even fish for snook. I mean, you could catch them. It's only catch and release only. And I'll tell you, those snook, man, they're the kind of fish that'll jump right straight out of the water or shake their head trying to get your lure or get your bait or hook out of their mouth. Crazy. A lot of fun catching those, and they're a fighting fish. You know, I use like, so I have here, this is a 3,000 reel and a moderate fast pole. So when you get a big fish on, you know, it'll bend this pole right over. You know, down here, you just never know what you're going to get. So there we go. There we go. Let's see. Probably another snapper. Yeah, you can tell. I could tell pretty much. Ooh. Again, see how they are? Right about the limit. This one is not. This one's probably about 8 is all. But, you know, these are super, super good to eat. You know, come springtime, like I should say first part of the summer, really, the snapper up here in the river, they start getting bigger. Yeah, so you can get some 13, 14-inch snapper up here, and those are the ones you want to, that little shrimp there, just throw that in. Those will give you a good fight for a little fish like that. And there's plenty of meat on them. Like I say, you know, you get them in there, you get, I don't know, maybe 3, sometimes 4 ounces of meat off of one. And good eating fish. Beautiful afternoon out today. Man, if you look at those mangroves there, you can kind of see where the tide is, right? So you can see where the vegetation starts. I don't know if you can see them. I can't hardly see. But so right now it's about midway, you know. I'm in, so I'm only in 3 foot of water right here. And there's deeper spots. I'm going to cast over that way. This is where I got that red at, was right over here. Just let that sit in there, but know, let me see if I can read this log again. Nah, I can't hardly read this, man. That's just too bad. Hey, what's up, Grumpy? I told you I was going to try and do this, but here's my biggest problem is I just can't hardly read this screen. It's so sunny out here, you know, and it is what it is, I guess. But I can't see you. I try and talk as I go. You know, I'm not ignoring you guys, that's for sure. I just try to keep on talking. And how am I doing? Well, I've caught a couple. I caught a couple, let them go. Little small snapper. Let me show you. I'll show you guys. I'll show you again. I caught this redfish right before I started my live stream. I caught this redfish. And aren't those beautiful fish? Man, they are beautiful. No doubt about it. Got that tail. And there's one, I keep trying to get him out, but I can't. He's going to end up poking me. There's another about a 10.5-inch snapper in there. Which, like I was saying before, you know, this time of year, it's tough to get these snapper that are, you know, big enough to keep. You know, the limit here is it has to be at least 10 inches. So trying to get one is tough this time of year. But, you know, I say 2 weeks ago, I got my limit, 5 of them. Our limit is 5 here. So it's, you know, but I was saying, come like June, got it all tangled up. So I'm fishing with Carolina rig, Orca. I'm just grumpy. I'm telling you. So I get twisted up here, you know, like I say, and shrimp. So it's, live bait is the way to go down here, I swear. Now, it's a little expensive sometimes, but to me, it's well worth it. You see the butt. When it happens, this stuff gets twisted up. I'm sure it's just the operator whipping it out there, hoping for the best, get it all tangled up. Oh, boy. Let's try back over there. So what I do here is I got this Carolina rig. I got a 3/4 ounce weight on it. I've got 15-pound braid on my reel. I've got a 25-pound fluorocarbon leader, probably about maybe 18 inches, maybe 12, maybe 20, whatever. Depends on how many times I break it off, or as long as I can use it. And in this case, I got a 1/0 circle hook. I find that for fishing with live bait anyways, circle hooks are the way to go. So I use anywhere from a 1/0 up to a 7/0 hook, depending upon what I think might get. So if I'm going out and I want to get a shark or something like that, or a tarpon, well, I'm going to use either a 5 or a 7/0 circle hook. You know, if I'm putting crabs on, you know, like if I want to go for these redfish and I decide I want to put a crab on, then I'll use like a 4/0 hook. And again, in a Carolina rig. If I want to just, like when tarpon season is in, you use a really small past crab or a real small blue crab, and you just free line it. Then you just let it sit there and float like a natural crab. Ooh, man, I missed it. Probably got my bait. You better check. Yep. Sure enough. Yeah, see? Simple little Carolina rig. You know, I got a number 7 swivel on there, you know, a barrel swivel. And, you know, if you look at my hook, it's a circle hook. Put that through like that. just like that. Throw it out there and hope for the best. I tell you though, these mangroves, fishing these mangroves, like I say, is for me definitely definitely the place to do it at. Ooh, man, not catching these. Come on. Oh, I got it wrapped up on my rod. I think I'm spending too much time talking instead of fishing. All right. Let's try this again. Let's hope I don't just lose the bait. That's the thing about live bait, you know. Always seems to be getting taken. All right, come on. There we go. There we got one. That's sure it's another little snapper. Ooh, see that on my reel? Look at that. Probably gonna lose this fish. Got tangled up there. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't. All right, come on. You can see it coming in. Yeah, it's just another little snapper. Ooh, man, he's gonna be close. Not quite though. I can just tell. Just tell by looking. Snapper. Look at this thing. It's got that pretty blue along his underneath his eye. I tell you, you just do not want to get your hand caught in that mouth. You got those teeth in there, and it will bite you. And if they snap, sometimes they won't open up. And you'll be trying to rip your hand out of there, and not a good experience. But yeah, I need to get a keeper. Getting fish, but nothing for me to keep except for those two that I got already, which I didn't do on the stream. Come on. Nothing. Nothing. I wish I could get one every time. Of course, then I would use all my bait. Ooh, there we go. Now these snapper will fight there for a minute. But these are so small that you know, they get worn out right away. Ooh, I barely hooked that one. Too little. Let's see. I'm gonna try another one here, and maybe we'll get that crab out, or I'll move to another spot. It's not too far. Just down the road there. If you look down there, you see that cut down there where it kind of goes in? I might move over there. Water should be coming ripping through there. So we'll maybe we'll try. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Come on. Ooh, I don't know. I think it got off. Hard to tell. Something's on it, but it's a little one. Another little one. Come on. Where are your mom and dad? Ooh, man, you about swallowed that one. That's all right. We'll get it. All right. Go tell your friends. Free food. Yeah, fish are biting today. I said, I sure would like to get a couple more keepers and snapper. I love to eat the snapper. Just let that one kind of sit there. And bring her in and try it again. Over and over and over again. Right up there by those mangroves is the place to get these fish. Oh, come on, there we go. There we go. Man, it's not a big one, no. Or big enough, I can tell you. Ooh, yeah, thanks. We'll get us a keeper maybe sooner than later. Let me see if I can look at this chat log here. Hey, DCP. Sorry, I wish I could look at this. I wish I could see this chat log better. Yeah, I got this. I have this neck mount right here. Sorry, I might have lost you there. Just trying to read this. Yeah. Hey guys. Hey, thanks for coming in. It's the first time I've ever done it live, so I'm kind of new to it. I'm trying to understand how I can read this log, but it's just so sunny. Look at this. You see, it's just sunnier than heck out here, and with my screen, it's horrible. It's just so much glare on it that I can't hardly see anything. Yep. Hey, thanks again to all you guys for coming in and watching me and watching me struggle here with this live stream. It's I just biggest thing is it's okay. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, but for me to try to look down and look at my screen, I just can't seem to do it. I can't see it. It's just so bright out here. I guess that's a good thing. I'd rather it be nice and warm and sunny than rainy and cloudy. The clouds I wouldn't mind, especially in the summer down here. Come on, man. Might just take a little ride down to that cut and see what we got. And I'll throw that crab in, give it a shot. Let's try right over there. I'll let this one soak in here. Okay, I'm just gonna let this one soak. Let's try a little different strategy. I'm gonna take my phone off the mount. I'll keep it on here and I'll see if I can't see some of these oh boy. Hey, thanks, Grumpy. Yeah, I'm getting a few fish. trying a different technique right now. I'm going to let it soak in here just so I can try to read this chat log. I'm trying, but it's, hey, Musta, nice to see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. Huh. Ooh. Don't know what that was. Probably a dang snag. Let's bring this one back. I might have lost my bait already. Oh yeah, I can tell. There's nothing on it. Doesn't take long, I can tell you, especially when you're not paying attention. When you're fishing down here. Look at that, something just big old jumped right over there. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what this stuff could be in here? There's so many different kinds of fish in here. We got gar, snook. There's dolphins that'll swim up in here. You know, this isn't really salt water. This is what they call brackish water. So there's you know, right now it's pretty salty just because we haven't had any rain. You know, it hasn't rained here in a month. Unlike in the summertime when it rains every single day. So maybe we'll head over to that other cut. Or I could just throw in a shrimp and let it soak. Or a crab. I got these crab in here still. Let's try back over that way. Ooh, felt something there. Ooh. Probably lost my bait. Didn't get the fish. Lost the bait. Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on up to this other cut over here. You can go for a ride with me. I'll start this baby up. We'll move right over there. It's about 2 minutes to get over there, I bet. Put my poles away. Yeah, let's see. Water temperature right now is 73.6 degrees. Huh. Not bad. Comparatively, though, this same area here in the summertime is close to 88 degrees, 90 degrees I've seen. So that's quite a bit cooler. Get that thing in there. Okay. Let's go for a quick ride. Just down here. I'm trying to set it up so maybe you can see where I'm going. I don't know. Breeze feels good right now. Yes, sir. Right there, right where that comes at. See, it just goes on and on and on and on and on here. Lots of fishing spots. Let's coaster up in here and get my trolling motor ready. Put it on spot lock and no anchor needed. Okay. Let's get in here a little bit. There goes a bird. All right, let's see here. I'll go a little bit farther in. Not much. Anchor mode. Okay, let's see here. Let me just read this log if I can. We'll see. Thanks, Grumpy. I don't know. I don't really, I'm just trying it. I'm not sure if the live thing is for me. I just like making the videos. I don't mind doing the live. I think it's interesting for sure. I love watching you. I love watching people, doing lives, as long as there aren't some silly stuff, But believe me, it's just for me, it's kind of like something to pass the time a little bit when I can't get out fishing or first thing in the morning, All right, let's see. Yeah, it's just how it is. But I thought I'd give it a try. I got some people, some friends of mine that so I don't know if I've told you guys, but I'm originally from Michigan. And I worked up there pretty much all my life out of Ann Arbor. So there's these crabs. See those crabs in there? I'm going to grab one. These things are still alive. So one thing about these crabs is I kind of showed how I will set these up for bait. So this one's still alive. The last one I did the video on was, it was already dead. But, these things, you got to kill them somehow. So the easiest way for me to do it or explain to do it is, the first thing you should do, cut it right here, right in the head. That should kill it, right? That's the most humane way to do it. Then I'll cut it in half. This one's soft. For some reason, the shell on this one is soft. And I don't know how good the hook is going to hold in it, but I'll give it a try. So now I'll take this other half and I'll just kind of put it in the shade for a bit. Okay, so then I'll get these legs off of there. Just cut them off. I cut them off. Now, so what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to soak it. So I'm just going to let it sit. So I'm going to open it up, tear the top shell off. So you get all of that smell in the water. As you can see, I don't know why this one is so soft. I just got it out of my trap this morning. So you can see that's just a bunch of good meat, right? So then you want to hook it right through one of these holes, right through one of the leg holes. But again, this one's kind of soft for whatever reason. I've had a few that are like that. So this is the one, this rod here is set up a little different. Still a Carolina rig, right? Slip Carolina rig, right? This weight slips up and down. So I hooked this right through here and in through the bottom, right through the shell. But again, this shell is so soft, I got to be careful when I throw this out. I'm going to rip it right off of I don't need to go far. I'm just going to throw it up right out there. Just like that. Close my bail. I always close my bail. Check my tension. It's pretty tight. Loosen it up a little bit for now. There we go. Thing is The biggest problem that I come across in here, fishing up against these mangroves is the way to go. So I'm in over there where we were last at. I was in like 3 feet of water. Okay. Where I am at right here, which, you know, we were right straight across over there. You see those signs? We are just, if I could try my finger, if I could see it, we were right about in there. We were right over there. So that's 3 feet. I just came across here. We're only in 5 feet of water right here, but right out there, just right out here, it's like 8 feet. Then it drops off to almost 18 feet over there, right over in here is about 18 feet. So this is a cut that goes through, and it goes out into the river. And then this goes as another part of this is Shell Creek out here. So down in there, you know, again, that side over there is super shallow. This side over here is a little bit deeper. So when you're running a boat out here on the river, you need to kind of know where you're going or you're going to just beach it. And you don't want to be in that situation. So I've spent, you know, like I said, I'm from Michigan. I've been down here now for, it's been about 3 years. Haven't been back. I've got a place way up in northern Michigan still that I just haven't been back to. And we have an RV that we would take back and forth. And something's hitting this. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know if I got it. I think I might have hooked it. Oh yeah, she's on. I don't know what it is. Probably a goddamn catfish. Oh yeah, what a waste. Waste of my crab. Oh, and he swallowed the hook. Of course. Okay. Of course he did. Let's see if we can't just, I don't think I can get it out. Hold on, guys. Let me grab my pliers. If I can figure out where they are. These things are so slimy. Nasty things. I mean, some people, this is a hard head. Some people will actually eat these. Me, I'd rather eat the better fish. You know? Personally. Yeah, of course you'd swallow my crab. I just do not want to get stuck by this thing. Let me grab it. Ooh, he's bleeding bad. There's my hook right there. Shake it out. There he goes. All right. Well, I still got another half a crab. Let's go ahead and get that on here. Yeah, he swallowed the hook. Wipe this off. We need something better than that. If I'm giving them premium meat, same thing. Cut that off. Cut those legs off. Peel this top off. A lot of people like to eat these blue crabs. I think they're kind of a pain. Pain to clean when you're eating them. We tried it a few times, made crab dip. They're just too much work to eat, if you ask me. But there's a big market for it, for sure down here. I have crab traps all over the river, out in the bay. Crazy. Got to watch it when I'm running my boat up and down. If you hit one of those, you're not going to be very happy. Wrap it right in your propeller. Yep. All right. That's set to go. Let me check out here again. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Grumpy. Thank you. I mean, I'm only like LTE here, so, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I need to get something big, DCP. That's such a pain. I do not like them catfish, man. I mean, number one, they're hard to get off the hook sometimes because, you know, if you grab a hold of it and that thing gets you with one of those stingers or one of them, oh my word, you have no idea how bad that hurts. And it's got like an anticoagulant to it. So when you get stuck with it, it just bleeds and bleeds. It's like water coming out, water blood. Terrible, terrible. So that's one type of a catfish that you can catch in here. The other type is called the gaff top, or I call them sail cats, and can be a lot bigger. I've have a couple videos in my shorts up there that show me catching a couple off of my dock, and those things can get to be like 8 pounds or more. So they get to be pretty big. And again, but it's the same thing. They're a slimy fish. They'll slime your line, and definitely not something that I target by any means. But when I'm soaking for fish like I do here with this crab, or with shrimp for that matter, you get what you get sometimes, you know. I mean, I'm not a real big lure guy. I mean, I'll fish with some paddle tails or, you know, some Mura lure, which is like another soft plastics. And I have good luck with those when I'm fishing for trout. Ooh, we got something hitting on this pole again. Let's see what we got. I feel my pole, or hear it. I can feel it. Come on. Take it, take it, take it, take it. Oh, I missed it. Not patient enough. Well, he'll come back. We'll let it sit. As long as he didn't eat all the meat out of it. But like I said, that crab right there is pretty soft. So let's go ahead and let me hook up another shrimp. See what we can do with that. Let's see, I have this Carolina rig set up again. I think we'll try that. See what happens. Maybe I'm gonna let me check this crab, see if that thing did any major damage to it. If it's worth it, even keeping on, no. Yep. Good thing I checked it. That'd have been a waste of my time. All right, should I get this other crab? I guess I can. I got another one. Let's grab it and do the same thing. Shut this water off. Let this water go down. I'll have to do it later. Get my scissors. Hello, buddy. Sorry, but we're gonna up the food chain with you. Okay. Getting cut in half, like I said, right through the face, right through the head there. Kills it right away. No pain. Clip that little sharp point off. To me, it makes it a little bit more presentable. Again, chop all my legs off. Now, sometimes you can leave those on. I fish it different ways, but today I feel more like just, this one's a lot more firm to set this down real quick. I'm gonna snag myself on my other pole down here. Well, set that down. Put these back. Peel this top off. Trying to keep everything in there. Good. Take it, stick it right through the leg there, one of the leg holes. Which one? I don't know. I don't know if it makes a difference. People have their ways. Me, I just kind of go with the flow. I think that, ooh, I'm getting pretty close over here. Let's throw that baby back out there again. Let her soak. Let's hope we get a big, what I'd really like, a big in-slot snook. You want to see something good, man, that's a good fish to eat. All right, let me see what I got here on this chat. Man, I wish I could see this better. Grumpy, I see you commenting. I really appreciate it. Stream your Nedja's video. The quality is great. I'm glad the quality's good because that's one thing I was actually worried about. Since I don't have the best service here, I don't have 5G, nothing. You remember, we're in Florida, so and especially around here, you know, it's crazy how different it is. But okay, let's try this. This baby's out. That pole's out, set up. You can see it. Just sitting there waiting for something to come on it. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of active fishing here with a shrimp on the other side. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's get it tangled before we even start. Okay. Yeah, I really would like to be able to interact with anybody that's coming in. At least say hi to them. If not, I'll just continue to say, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'm brand new at this, but I've watched some pros do it. Grumpy, he's really good at it. I like watching him. Grumpy Orca, if you don't, go watch him. He's up in New Jersey, and where it's cold, and really tough fishing this time of year up there, you know. But he still catches fish. It's all that matters. See how it is here today. Sometimes I do good here. Sometimes not so good. And a god dang hardhead catfish. Very rarely do I catch those up here. I caught this that little black drum that I put up on the video. I caught that here. I just kind of showed you. I had a jig on. Got caught in my net. It's like, oh man, I didn't want to waste my short. I don't have a good editor yet, so I've just been kind of winging it, hoping that I can just make them so I don't have to do anything to them. I've looked at a couple of them, but so as I was saying though about Michigan, right? So I lived there, raised my kids there. I still got 2 kids that live up there. And my youngest daughter, I got 3 kids. My youngest daughter lives over in Titusville in Florida here. She's a school teacher. And like I said, I worked in Ann Arbor for 33 years. I was a controls engineer, ran an engineering department. Did a lot of custom machine tools. That's what I was doing. All good people work there. All right, fish. I know you're in here. There we go. There we go. There's something. Oh, man. This feels like I don't know what it is. Another catfish. You're kidding me. Oh, my. All right. You guys, I don't know what you're doing. You're taking all my shrimp, though. That's a hardhead. Another hardhead. That's a little one. Just flip that baby right off of there. Gonna eat all my bait. That's okay. There's more. Like I said, I'd really like to get me a snook. Or a couple more snapper. So if you see that spot right there, right off that point, there's a lot of fish right in there. But man, you get this Carolina rig over there and you start bouncing it across there, you're gonna get snagged almost every time. And I've lost, I couldn't tell you how many hooks right in there. Thinking, you know, I'll get through it this time. Sometimes I do. I just say, oh man, because I see fish jumping over there, and the snook will come in there, and they'll just gang up on the fish that are sitting right there, and they'll run them right into that brush there. And I'm going, oh, there's a snook over there, man. I'm going to see if I can get it. Sure enough, I'll throw over there, and I'll get snagged. What a pain. Lose my hook at least. Sometimes I lose the whole rig, and I got to stop, retie up. So one other thing that's in here, if you're looking over, see all that area, all that right there? There's a lot of mullet in there right now. I don't see any jumping, but I put a short up on my channel, and it was right there where they were jumping at. And there's a lot of people that like to have those. They sell them down here. They smoke them. I've done it. I've smoked a couple of them here. And they're pretty good. I won't think I would want to eat one fried, or definitely, you know, put it on the grill. I wouldn't eat it that way, but smoking it was not bad at all. It was actually pretty good. Huh. Pretty slow right here, except for catfish. Let's throw it back up there again. Yeah, this is the big thing about these darn mangroves, though, man. You better got to try to get as accurate as you can, or you end up in there. I guarantee you're going to lose your rig. Huh. Nothing. Let's see, what time is it? 3:45. Well, time flies when you're having fun. Caught a few red coming right down this cut right here. So right where I'm throwing at, right over there, this is 8 feet deep right there. Kind of comes in because of the tide. So this is all tidal water in here. So it can vary 3 foot at any one day, depending, you know. So like I said, when you got to pay attention to where you're going, what the tide is, what time of day it is, where there's sandbars that get exposed, and you know, you're cruising 30 miles an hour and you hit one of those, you're not going to be very happy. What the issue is with this over here? Nothing's hitting it. I'm going to look at this chat log again if I can. Oh, there we go. Of course, I didn't have my phone on. I just yanked it. Let's see. Oh, what do we have this time? Probably another goddamn cat. Ooh, it's a little snapper. Still not a keeper. Ooh. Grab that baby. Grumpy, you know these. They're your friends. I think they came up from wherever you were. Or they came down to you from here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. I'll take that off of there. Alrighty. Let's try out here. I tried there a few times, but I know there's snags right in there. I do not like getting snagged. Okay, I'm going to check out this chat log again. Let's see if I can even see it. Okay, Grumpy, thanks. How I trust Jersey people, especially you. Just reading here. Hey, thanks for the nice comments, guys. I do appreciate it. Oh, you were in Turks and Caicos, huh? Nice. That was nice down there. I saw some of those pictures you had. That was great. It takes it. Yeah, these catfish, DCP, I tell you. I try to stay away from as much as I can. Let's see. But eventually I'll get around to telling you guys about me and my Michigan connections. Like I tell you, I did some fishing up there. I didn't fish. I worked an awful lot. I was working a lot of hours, a lot of pressure up there, raising a family. So I wasn't fishing at all. You know, I actually lived on a lake too. But, you know, between the kids and, here we go. Something's on it. Let's see. Something's grabbing it. Oh, there we go. Got it. Ooh, I don't know what it is. Ooh, it's running out. This could be another red or another catfish. Let's hope it's not another catfish. It's not shaking its head, so. It might be a catfish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is one of those sail cats. Different catfish. You know how big these things get? All right, get it up here. Oh, man. Slime my line. That slime. Oh, and he swallowed the hook. Come on. There, I'll give you a picture of it. See how it's got that big old sail on the back? That's what I call it, a sail top. It's a gaff top, I guess is the real name. I just call it a sail cat. Slimy things. Now, supposedly these are pretty good to eat. But I haven't eaten one yet. A lot of people say they're good. I got to try one sometime, but right now I've got so many other good kind of fish. Let's get this thing. Yeah, I swallowed the hook, of course. Andy's got my crab. He didn't swallow it that bad, though. Hold on, buddy. I got you. I got you. You got a mouthful, don't you? I'm trying to find the hooks right there. Shake it. It'll come right off. There he goes. Go on. Go on. Yep. Back to the depths. Catfish. Not what I wanted to do on my first live, but, you know, let's see. Is there any meat on this thing left? No. Not really. I think I got another piece. Maybe. Oh, yeah. There we go. Find my scissors again. I think I heard them drop for some reason here. Yep. All right. Snap the point off. Get the legs off. Get the top off. Open that baby up. Nice juicy meat. Put them back. Okay. Let's hook this back in here. There's some fish right out there jumping around. I don't know what they are. Hard to tell. There's tarpon in here too. I know it's amazing how many different types of fish that are here. Let that soak right there. I'll look at the chat log, see what we got. Hey man, thanks for stopping by, Grumpy. I definitely appreciate it. You know, someday I'll be as good as you, I'm hoping. Thanks again for stopping in. Have fun playing basketball. It's good that you're out there with your kids. All right, so we got that one out soaking. I don't want any more catfish. You want something good. Now, this pole I just left. Oh, man. Something. Huh. Still has my bait on it. Look at that. All right, let's try this out here. Sometimes it's tough fishing with two poles, man. If you're not paying attention, sure enough, you're going to lose something. So, you know, when I'm fishing with shrimp, I do it so many different ways. You know, I'll jerk it like this, you know, kind of bounce it off the bottom. I can just let it sit. It's not quite as fun, but it works either way. There we go. Just like that. Of course, this is probably another little snapper. Oh, yeah. But I tell you, man, like around June, I'll catch my limit every day if I want, you know. But this time of year, there's few and far between getting these 10 inchers or 10 plus. But the redfish, I've been catching lots of redfish. Snook, I have been catching some decent little snook. I haven't got one in the slot yet this year, so I haven't been able to keep any. But you know, if you don't try, you're definitely not going to get one. So I'm retired, so all I have to do is fish, mow the yard, clean up a little bit, do a little bit of construction on the house maybe, play around, and go out fishing. So maybe I'll bring this one in, and I'll just let it sit for a minute. I'm going to get something to drink here. Just trying to keep you guys entertained. I know it, if you just continue to watch, you know, eventually you'll get to know me a little better. I'll tell you some stories. No doubt about it. Like I said, one in Michigan, I'm on the Sturgeon River, and it's a blue ribbon trout stream, and that's up in Michigan, but I haven't been there for 3 years. And my neighbor, he passed away. He's since passed away, but he taught me. He's lived in Indian River his whole life. Indian River is where there's about 2,000 people there. It's 20 miles south of the Mackinac Bridge. And I'm on the Sturgeon River, Blue Ribbon Trout Stream. It's the fastest river in lower Michigan. And there is some beautiful trout in that river. And he taught me how to use spawn. And so we go out in the fall and go salmon fishing and get all their eggs, collect their eggs. We'd fill up literally 5-gallon bucket full of spawn eggs, you know, spawn. And I'd vacuum pack them, freeze them, about 1 pound each. He taught me how to tie my own spawn bags using ivory nylons and thread, and I have a little rig that I showed me how to make up to help tie it. And that's what I fish with up there. And I tell you what, that is a great fishing place. Springtime, the sturgeon will come up the river and spawn, and you'll see these, 4 or 5 foot sturgeon just moseying up the river. It's crystal clear. The temperature of the water is like 55 degrees all year. It's all spring fed. It's in a big valley. And I miss it so bad. I really do miss it up there. But, down here, my mom is in a memory care unit here, so I'm staying here with her. Nothing. I hear fish jumping around now. Probably mullet. Okay, I'm going to throw this out. I'm going to let it sit while I get take a little drink of water here. I'll see if I can't look at the chat log. One mistake you do not want to make down here is leaving your pole unattended. It needs to be in a fish holder, because I'll tell you what, you never know what you're going to get. It could be a shark come up here and grab a little piece of shrimp, get hooked in the ear, pole's gone. There's jack up here too, and these jack are like mini tuna. These things will fight and run, and you can't hardly turn them. You get a big one, boy, that's a fighting fish, and they're a lot of fun to catch. Not good to eat. I don't like eating them anyways. But let's see, I'll read this chat log here. Hey, Musta, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. I did subscribe to you, and I looked through your channel, and I saw you catch a lot of different types of fish. I'll leave you some comments on there, and you can maybe help me out on what you got going out there. I mean, definitely. Looks like, I'm sure you probably eat all those fish. Like me, I eat most of my fish. I really like fish, and my wife likes fish. I'm very fortunate there, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be eating it. Kind of just letting both of these soak right now, so having me a smoke break. So beautiful out here. If any of you guys never have fished down here in Florida, I've only been fishing for probably, down here anyways, for probably about 3 years. Something's grabbing it. Whoa, man, I'm gonna lose it. Ooh, I yanked it one-handed. Let's see. Ooh. Another snapper. Ooh, I gotta be careful of my electric motor there. Get that thing caught in there, I wouldn't be happy. Oh man, this feels like another catfish. Sure enough. Really? Man. All right, guy. You guys need to settle down. Load me up another shrimp. Yeah, DCP. I tell you, I can go several days and never catch catfish. And for some reason, just the nature of the beast, I guess, these things come out and maybe they're hungry or... Ooh, I pulled that one. Thought I was going in the weeds. A lot of times you'll get these catfish when you're letting it soak, you know. More of an opportunity to get them because they're down there on the bottom just goddamn scavenging around trying to find something to eat. And of course, I'm offering them a nice free meal of fresh shrimp. Like I said, what are you going to do? Got to work your way through them. Getting right up by my electric motor again. Do not want that to get caught in there. Tide should still be coming in, so I mean, I should be getting some little action here. I just don't get it. You know, this thing shouldn't be, should be going in one direction. My boat, that is. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to try and see what's happening. Yeah, tide's barely moving right now. You can see I put my shrimp in there. You can see it's kind of coming in a little bit, but not much. So usually the fishing slows right down when... My experience anyway shows that. Usually, ooh, I need to open my bail, don't I? I'm going to set this down here for a minute. Let that sit. This is getting all messed up here. My boat's been turning and this crab is underneath that other one. Horrible. Tangled up on something here. My ladder, of course. Really prefer not to get in the water. Let's see what this thing. So a lot of times these crabs, something will come in there and chew on them. Look at that, nothing. There might be a little bit of meat on there. I don't know if it's even worth it. Maybe if I cut it up a little bit, expose some of that meat. There's not much there. Huh, perfect size for a catfish, huh? Yep. Let's throw that back out over there. Let her soak in there for a minute. Get back to this other pole. See what we got. Probably nothing. I no bait either. Leave it sitting there. Something will come. Ooh, no, still got some bait. Just goes to show you. See, this tide is not, water is not moving. Just seems to get slow. Ooh, I got to hit it here anyways, guys. Ooh, I just felt something, I think. Pull on that. If I'm sitting down on my seat, I can feel it. Ooh, something in there just jumped. Tried to get some fish. I'd like it to be something for me. We'll find that crab that's in there. You can see where, if you can see where it jumped at. It's right in there. right in those mangroves. It chases them fish. It chases these little snapper up inside the mangroves there. And they just devour them. They like crab. These snook like crab too. I've caught many of them on little pieces of crab. Half crabs. Black drum love these crabs. Redfish devour crabs if they're out there. That's what I caught that one in the live well with, was on a crab. Just grabbed it and took off with it. All right, so I don't think there was nothing there. Nothing of any value anyway. Let's see here. Still got that on there, believe it or not. So normally when I go back, I'll run. There's a couple spots where there's a no wake as I go through. Manatee zones, because there's manatee that swim in here. And I'll troll. I have a little gold spoon that I troll through. Never know. I've caught probably 24 snook that way. Just trolling through, and they'll grab it and off to the races. Something else just jumped out there. I said there's all kinds of action in here. Just maybe not on fishing lures. Fishing. There's fish in here like crazy. All right, guys. Hey, I definitely appreciate you stopping in, putting up with me, trying to do my first live stream. Didn't even know if I was going to try it today, but I said, you know what? I might try it. So I definitely appreciate you stopping in, checking it out, seeing what it's like here in beautiful Florida. It's nice and warm right now. No doubt about it. Calm, quiet. As you see, I've been out here for what? An hour and a half, 2 hours maybe at the most, and I haven't seen one person. Just absolutely beautiful. All right, guys. Hey, I'm going to check out. Oh, man. Of course, take off this phone off here. Get a hit and I lose it. That's how it goes. Always. And it wrapped up around my pole. Took my bait. Like he was, whoa, here comes somebody. I said that, and look at that. There's somebody cruising up the river. Yeah, I'll take you to some of these other spots that I go to. You can see. It's beautiful. Nice, different, all kinds of different places down here I like to go. DCP, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you hanging out for sure. Boy, I wish I could read these chat logs. Gordon, hey Gordon, I don't know if I hope you're still in the stream. See what I've been doing out here. Yeah, Gordon's one of my buddies from where I used to work up in Michigan in Ann Arbor. And glad you stopped by, Gordon. Musta, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna hang it up and get back in, and we'll do this again soon. Hey, thanks everybody. I appreciate it. Later.